destroy you. He will see you through, one way or another. He will see you through. I want to read you one more scripture, and that's going to be it. That's what God has given me. I want to go to Psalm 46. Psalm 46, beginning at verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. A present help in trouble. There's another place where God said, this just came to my mind, I'm probably not going to quote it exactly, where he said, am I not a God at hand and not a God afar off? He is a God that's present. He is a God at hand. He said, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, what's that therefore? What does that mean? Because of this, will not we fear. Because God is a very present help. Because God is near. Because God is a refuge. What is a refuge? What is a refuge? It's not a place of safety. God is our place of safety. We put ourselves in his hands. Trust in him. He is our place of safety. Therefore, for this reason, will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. What's he saying here? Regardless of what happens. And he's going to the extreme. Though the earth be removed and the mountains be carried in the midst of the sea. Regardless of what happens, we don't have to fear. Because God is here. God is present. God is our place of safety and refuge. Our place of rest. But we've got to believe him. We've got to trust him. Look, I can guarantee you, if you're a child of God, he knows everything you're dealing with. He knows everything you're going through. He knows exactly how to get you through it if you trust him. Sometimes he'll take it all away. Sometimes he'll fix it all. Sometimes he won't. But regardless of how he chooses to handle it, he will get you through it if you trust him. If you believe him. There are people here that have had miracles in their life. Miracles. And yet, when the next problem comes, it's easy to forget that, isn't it?
That's right.
Because we focus on the problem.
That's right.
We focus on the issue. We see the rain. We see the waves tossing. We see the lightning. We hear the thunder. And that distracts us and gets our attention. We've got to keep our focus on him. We've got to keep our focus on Christ. And then we can say, like the psalmist said here, we will not fear, regardless of what happens. If my world is turned upside down, though the mountains quake, though the earth be removed, regardless of what happens, I will not fear. That's a promise to every Christian that you don't have to fear. And this is an amazing thing. If we could get a hold of this and live in it, we would take a lot of power out of Satan's hand. We would take a lot of tools out of Satan's hand. You know he uses those things on you. When you're going through something, and it looks like there's no answer, and it looks like I can't pay this bill, or I'm never going to get better, or this is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and Satan is right there saying, yep, you're right. Oh, it's just going to get worse, it's just going to get worse, it's just going to get worse. But if you trust God, what is your answer? I ain't scared.
Right.
I've got God on my side. God is my refuge. I can trust him. He promised me that he would be here with me, that he would see me through this. I don't know that I can say anything else. Just remember, he's with you. He's not going to leave you. He's not going to forsake you. Problems are going to come. Problems are going to go. storm. He sees it. He knows it. Use what he's already given you. He asked those disciples, where's your faith? You probably have to ask us often. Instead of trusting him and believing him, we begin to weep and we begin to moan and we begin to cry. I'm going to sink, I'm going to sink, I'm going to sink. This is going to destroy me. We got to trust him.
Right.
We got to believe him. That's it. I'm going to stop there. I'll ask you to do what I always ask you to do. You pray about this, meditate on it. If you have to, go back and read those scriptures. Let the Spirit speak to you and show you what you need. I don't know why the messages come. Maybe you're going through something. Maybe you will go through something. But God doesn't send them for naught.
Yes,
So
amen.
remember it and apply it in our lives. That's it.